What if I told you there are compounds that may help with fat loss, muscle recovery, skin health, and even healthy aging, but they're also some of the most misunderstood substances on the internet? Social media is full of influencers claiming peptides are miracle drugs. Others say they're dangerous and should be avoided completely. So, who's right? Welcome to the Ageless Performance Project. In this series, we're going to separate science from hype so you can make informed decisions about your health. Let's start with the basics. Peptides are simply short chains of amino acids, the building blocks of proteins. Think of amino acids as individual Lego bricks. A peptide is a small group of those bricks connected together. A protein is a much larger structure built from many amino acids. Your body naturally produces thousands of peptides every day. They act as signaling molecules, telling cells what to do. Some regulate hunger, some influence healing, some stimulate hormone release. Others affect inflammation, skin repair, immune function, or metabolism. In other words, peptides are messengers that help coordinate many of your body's normal functions. Interest in peptides has exploded over the last several years. Why? Because researchers are studying whether certain peptides may help support fat loss, muscle recovery, healthy aging, improved body composition, injury recovery, skin health, sleep quality, and metabolic health. Some have decades of research. Others are still experimental, and that's one of the biggest problems. Many people don't realize that not all peptides are created equal. So which peptides are FDA approved and which one are research peptides? This is one of the most important distinctions you'll hear in this series. Some peptide medications have been approved by the FDA for specific medical conditions. Examples include medications that mimic GLP-1, such as semaglutide and tirzepatide, which are prescribed for diabetes and obesity. These drugs have undergone extensive clinical testing for their approved uses. On the other hand, many peptides discussed online are sold as research peptides. That label generally means they have not been approved by the FDA for routine clinical use. Some have promising early data, while others have very limited human research. Just because something is available online does not mean it's been proven to be safe, effective, or manufactured to pharmaceutical standards. Understanding that difference is essential before considering any peptide. So how do peptides work? Imagine your body's cells are constantly waiting for instructions. Peptides act like text messages. When they bind to specific receptors on a cell, they tell that cell to perform a particular job. Some peptides may encourage the release of growth hormone. Others may influence appetite regulation. Some participate in tissue repair or immune signaling. The key point is that different peptides have different targets and effects. There isn't one peptide that does everything. Are peptides magic? Absolutely not. This is where marketing often gets ahead of science. No peptide can replace resistance training, good nutrition, adequate protein, quality sleep, stress management, or consistency. If those fundamentals aren't in place, no peptide is going to create lasting results. Think of peptides as potential tools, not substitutes for healthy habits. Over the next several weeks, we'll take an objective look at many of the most talked about peptides in use today. We'll discuss what each peptide is, how it works, what the human research actually shows, potential benefits, possible side effects, who might be an appropriate candidate, and what questions remain unanswered. If the evidence is strong, I'll tell you. If the evidence is weak, I'll tell you that as well. Peptides are one of the most exciting areas of modern medicine and longevity research, but they're also one of the most misunderstood. My goal isn't to convince you to use peptides. My goal is to help you understand them so you can make informed, evidence-based decisions alongside your healthcare provider. In the next episode, we'll answer one of the biggest questions people have. Are peptides actually safe? If you're interested in longevity, metabolism, strength, fat loss, and healthy aging, make sure to follow me. And remember, performance has no expiration date.